College, a building holding many stories, more than we could comprehend. 1918, an overwhelmingly high-praised pair of intellectuals residing in a city famed for its science and culture. Fierce rivals, their lives ripped apart as a result of lust. Christopher Round and Philip Collier, fantasized and infatuated by the same widow, Mary Clifford. Early blossoming love evolved during the heady days in Cambridge town, drunk and delirious college days, resulting in an act of spite and deceit between the competing scholars. Christ College still echoes their story of delirium and their melancholy. A death, submerged in the water, drowned. Mary the lover shortly followed. 2 deaths. One lonely lover, the competitor, the fellow. Endless searching stuck within Cambridge College grounds and halls. Nobody won, and love was lost.
The Ferry Boat Inn, which is quite a famous pub, and in the floor in the bar is a stone which is meant to be the tombstone of a lady whose name was Juliet Husey, and she was a young girl who lived in the village, and she caught sight one day of the woodcutter who was local, and she fell in love with him. Every day when she was out picking flowers, she'd hide and wait for him to walk past and admire him. And in the end, the story goes that she approached him and offered him the flowers that she'd been picking. And unfortunately, he threw them on the ground with disgust and carried on his way. In the evening, she went to one of the farmer's local barns, took out a rope and hung herself on one of the trees outside in the area where she was picking flowers. She was buried at the crossroads, and some years later the Ferry Boat Inn was actually built on the crossroads and incorporated her gravestone. And the story now is that on the 17th of March, which is the anniversary of her death, people always go to the Ferry Boat Inn to see her arise from the stone which is in the bar and walk through the area as if she was picking flowers again.
Is there any reason to believe that broken lovers are an exception to the laws of science, exiled for eternity? Can old tales still haunt our modern lives? Why do we so desperately try to name the feelings we cannot process? Regardless, unworldly forces may exist, or a spirit of unresolved heartbreak, spoken through the only existing reminders of past lives, the buildings we so easily disregard as nothing more than brick and furnishings. However, love and lust continue to haunt any and every existence.